all of the tabs on the internet are open. I'm listening to music. I might take a pause. I'm like on Instagram, checking my feed, responding to messages. Okay, now I'm on Pinterest because I had this other idea, and like we're bouncing around versus work is no, you got to get this done at this time and like try to have that structure.
I need to have a plan B just in case.
Right.
If we need to have something else to fall back on, because if we don't, then I have
nothing.
I feel very anxious because, not anxious, overwhelmed because it's like I need to come up with something now, like on the spot. Like
that's hard. That is stressful.
I feel like the ADHD part is like always like the person like in the back of my head is like, hey.
Yeah.
That sucks. Let's do something else.
Yeah, like let's completely switch
so
the plan.
bored. Come on. Just break the rules. Welcome to Neurospice Latte, a podcast where neurodivergent voices share real stories as well as the support that helps them in hopes of helping others feel seen. I'm your host, Anthony Gauna, a late diagnosed autistic ADHDer, and everyone that you hear on this show is a listener sharing their own lived experience. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, you can find a link to sign up in the episode description. But for now, my friend, it's time to settle in and grab yourself a cozy little cup of Neurospice. Brittney, welcome to Neurospice Latte. How are you?
I am good, but honestly, this weather, the allergies right now are real.
Very, very real. I almost wanted to cancel, but I decided, you know what? I think most people are going to be nice enough in the comments. You know, they're not going to say anything bad.
That's fair.
But man, my eyes are on fire.
Oh no. I can't save you if something happens.
No,
qualified.
It's fine. Overall, though, I feel good. Okay. Just, the mountain cedar here is
disgusting.
Terrible.
Like, I want to talk with Mother Nature directly. It's like, ma'am, what are we doing?
I need to have a word with you.
Like, maybe I'm back.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. Okay. Well, let me backtrack. So I'm continuing to put out there, I'm just looking for people to be guests on this. And when you reached out that you wanted to reach out, when you reached out that you wanted to be on it, I had two feelings. One was, well, this is exciting. Like, Brittney's going to be on. So we've known each other for quite a long time.
We have.
And then the other feeling I was thinking was like, oh man, this could either go really well or really bad because we can talk a lot.
Time.
And I told you I've given us at least an hour, but we might have to go over. Yeah. We'll see.
That's okay.
We're going to do our best.
I will check the time also. Well, I will try my best to not talk as much.
And now we're eating up the time by talking about the
time. We did exactly what we said we were going to do.
So yeah, it's I was excited to have you on here. So anyway, I always want to start off with asking, what's your Neurospice flavor?
I love that.
And also afterwards, just give everybody like a quick little
about me
snapshot about whatever. It doesn't matter.
I didn't think that far. My Neurospice flavor, vanilla latte with oat milk. That's
delicious.
My coffee order. But I am that lovely line, that really, really thin line of autistic and ADHD, but I am ironically neither, but I am neurodivergent. So
you're somewhere.
A lot of spice somewhere in the middle on the line. We don't know.
It's good to know. Good to know.
Oh, and about me. Oh God.
You don't have to. I
wasn't prepared.
It's okay.
What am I sharing? Hi.
Everyone knows you're Brittney.
I'm Brittney. I am a photographer by trade. I met you doing photography stuff. So I do portraits and weddings. I also work at a local university in the marketing space doing their photo, video, and some of their website stuff. So I'm everywhere.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mainly wanted to ask that question because I felt it would be a good segue into what you had brought up about wanting to talk about, which is the blend of you being a photographer working for yourself, but also working for the man, for lack of a better term, you know?
Right.
And just kind of just like self-employed versus like, or not
Like,
self-employed,
well,
but
yeah, self-employed
freelancer,
versus like
I don't know,
corporate.
artist versus like
Yeah.
corporate, you know?
It's wild.
And I actually thought it would be a great kind of conversation. One, because I know a lot more, I can relate to the working by yourself kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want, set your own schedule,
Yeah.
move around your to-do lists at your will.
Yeah.
But also too, like just being able to like hear the both sides of your experience on each side. Anyway,
I do.
I don't know where do you want to begin with that?
Oh, well, the beginning, there was light. I guess the journey for me, I've always been on like the freelance side, like with all of my jobs, not including college, because college is college, but I started working at my church full time, ministry, doing multimedia stuff. So that even was really flexible. Like, okay, I guess I'm going to go in this day. Okay, I'm going to work from home this day. Okay, Sunday is like our Super Bowl. That's the day. Okay, Monday be rest. So it was still flexible. And I was working there from well, I grew up there, so we don't really count that. But I came back to San Antonio after college in 2019. So I was working in that space and still building my business from 2019 to 22. So even the peak of COVID was weird because I was working every day at the church, but it was still that creativeness. So I'm still doing both. And then in 22, I started working at the university. I'm like, oh, this is my first corporate job where you have to clock in at a certain time. There's expectation of hard deadlines and meetings. And being in marketing, you can't miss a deadline. You can't skip over something. So that's been a challenge to navigate. How do I go from, okay, it's church, it's kind of casual, but get the work done that's needed, to I'm building my own business, to, oh, wait, that 9 a.m., that 10 p.m., whatever it is, it has to be at that time. I find myself struggling in all of those worlds a little bit with my neural my neural spice latte. I am struggling. I think the biggest one I struggle with is my time management. Of like, business me, I can hang out, I can edit where I want to, I can take things as I want to. Even the church leadership ministry part, because I still work with my church. I came back. That's even like they conflict with each other, but I'm in a space where I need to know things. Things are timely. Like, no, it needs to happen because it's go time. And then work of like, oh, this project is due. It is going to print at this date and this time. Is your stuff ready? No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, I'm trying to think of like how to do this.
The time management piece.
Like, okay, and like not corporate job day, but like
Right.
time, or maybe I don't know. I don't know your hours, but like,
Right.
let's say, yeah, a day where you're doing, your side stuff or your photography.
Yeah.
What is your like, this is a great day, kind of like I'm going to start doing this at this time, and what is that?
Okay.
And then compare it to like what is your normal like
in the
corporate
office.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. So I try to use at my workplace, we do get at least one day to work remote, which is a blessing. But I try to use that remote day also for business. So a good day for business where I'm also still doing work. There's three
You
options
just got like
here.
2 laptops and you're just like,
So what I'm trying to do now is I time block, kind of. So, okay, I know I have this meeting happening for work. So from this time to this time, I'm meeting focused. I'm not business. I'm even talking about it, I'm getting confused. From this morning, okay, I'm going to start my day with this meeting. And from here to like maybe lunch, I'll give myself a window. This is fully work. This is job, this is emails, this is all the things I need to edit for that. Okay, if I remember to eat, which is a problem sometimes. Okay, I take lunch, take a break, reset, refocus. Okay, this time chunk is business. Let's get our meetings in, let's do some discovery calls, let's edit some stuff. And then there's this really fun period for like an hour or two where I don't know what's happening. I get different emails from different places, or all of the emails and all of the inboxes are confusing. And then I just sit there and freeze the time. Just, I don't know what happens. Some stuff got done, but did I actually do it? I don't know. I sit there and I'm like, wait, how is it like 6 o'clock when it was 2 hours ago? Or like, so that time blindness gets really real on the days I try to do both. But like a good photography day is, okay, I'm not looking at work emails. I'm not doing other things. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to edit. I'm going to listen to my music, and I'm going to crank out this gallery. If it takes me 2 hours, great. If it takes me all day, great. I've dedicated this day to just this one task. Everything else, we don't know, but just this one task, that's what I'm doing. Work-wise, okay, I have to be in no later than 9:30. That's also hard on so many levels. And then it's like, okay, depending on what day of the week it is, I have a bi-monthly meeting with some of the other departments in like the area that I work in. And that's on Zoom. So I'm like, okay, I know I have this meeting. Though they know sometimes I'm taking that meeting while driving to campus. So that way I can still keep my day moving. Like, okay, I can't stop my day because I'm late for this meeting. Cool. Take it in the car, still keep it going. Okay, I know we have this major publication that we're trying to get out. I need to dedicate this much time and this much time only to edit what I need to edit because I have all of these other tasks I need to do today that has to get done so that it can get approved. So that way it can go where it needs to go. So that way it can go to print. So it can be a submitted ad. So I find myself definitely struggling with the time management piece of how do I get the work that I need to get done in this little time range? How do I focus? That's also hard. Okay, I need to sit and edit a podcast or a video interview, 30 minutes of focus time, an hour of however long. How do I sit and just do? With photography and even my days where I'm doing both, all of the tabs on the internet are open. I'm listening to music. I might take a pause. I'm like on Instagram, checking my feed, responding to messages. Okay, now I'm on Pinterest because I had this other idea, and like we're bouncing around versus work is no, you got to get this done at this time and like try to have that structure. It's been trying to do both.
There's I don't know what it's called. If I do happen to find it, I'll make sure to link it down below. But I was getting ads, and I remember coming across it once on YouTube. Someone reviewing this browser, but now I'm starting to see ads for it. So every now and then I'll see it. But it's an internet browser like made for, quote unquote, made for ADHD
and productivity.
And like it claims like it's made for like if you have ADHD.
Right.
And I look at it and I'm like, I don't need this in my life. Okay, so it's got like a sidebar, which I do like when I'm browsing the internet, I do like the sidebar.
Oh, okay.
I just like the way it looks.
That's fair.
But the way this specific one works is when you open up, like you go to a website, maybe you click into something else. And what it does is it starts to like nest all the different websites that you go
Oh no.
from the first place that you had started.
So it's mapping.
And you can
what you're
see
doing.
where you wound up compared to where you had started. And I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to see yours.
So they're using a shame model.
That's why I don't like it. I'm like, I don't need this.
I don't need this pressure. Because I think just with how our brains are set up, like earlier today, we started talking about how was our day. And then we went, squirrel brain.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about coffee and what we have to do. I don't need to be shamed of, you were looking at clothes, but it was related to a shoot in my head to something else for business. Like, I was on Pinterest for a reason, I promise.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. Are they shorts for neurodivergent people? Like, are you sure?
Apparently it is, but like you said, I think it's more of a shame model.
It's more of a
my
shame.
opinion. Like,
it's like, we don't need to follow the spaghetti noodle. Just,
like, I get it. Like, even if you were to do the same thing in a regular browser, like, you would see all the open tabs, but the way it nests into each one. So, like...
So what does it do with that information? Just tells you...
I don't know. I didn't... I saw this a few months ago, and then it just recently started popping up, like, in Instagram ads.
All right. Yeah.
Anyway, it just made me think about you, like, sitting there and...
So many tabs are open. So I guess that is also a thing that I do. It's a system. It works sometimes when I stick to it. I like to use Google Chrome because it's just easy. It looks nice. I could customize it. So one color at work of my internet browser is only for work. Everything I need for work is saved there, the passwords. And then I have a different color that's green that's for like my personal stuff. So I have a dual screen.
Separate, yeah, okay.
I have separate browsers, separate everything. So this computer only sees, not computer, this screen is only personal. This is only work stuff. If you look at it, you're like, that is confusing because why do you have so many tabs and 2 different windows open? It's like, it keeps me track. But I do that. I'll have like my personal one. So I have my calendar. I'll have like some other stuff up, like emails on this side, business wise. And then on this side, it's like my work emails. I'm like, okay, cool. And maybe I'm overstimulating myself doing that.
Yeah. If it works, it works. I do the same thing because I use Arc, which is just Chrome or Google Chrome.
Oh.
But just basically like with the skin. I don't know where that app is going. I love it a lot, but that's if you know, you know. So, but I do the same thing. Like they call it Spaces on that app, and you can literally just like swipe over, like on your trackpad, and like go within the same browser, go between different profiles. So like in one you can be signed into work, one you can be signed into something else, different plugins, all that. And okay, so like I kind of like the idea of doing the 2 monitor lifestyle.
It's nice.
And I tried it once.
Oh, how was that?
And I immediately was like
regrets.
I don't like this.
How did you use it though? Because that matters.
Well, so I tried it out between my monitor and my wife's monitor.
Okay.
And so mine is a 32 inch. Hers is a 24, I think.
Oh, that instantly makes a difference.
But I was toying with the idea of like, what if I get 2 32s?
I feel like them being, for mine on my workstation in my office, they're the same size. So I can adjust the internet browser tab. I was like, what is this? I can adjust it to be the same size and the same distance apart from each other. So it's not like one's competing with the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
didn't work out.
It didn't work out. Like, I mean, aside from the like different sizes of monitors, like I was trying to ignore that and just being like, I just want to just see.
I feel like subconsciously the size difference was like, no.
Well, because I like the idea of being like, all right, on this screen I could have this thing open, this thing like I basically live out of my calendar. You heard me like talk. You always hear me talk about my damn calendar.
I think we bonded on that actually at one point in time.
So I like the idea of like having my calendar open on one
Right.
side and then like on the other, like I do all the other work. But then I also like being able to just center myself and only look at things in the center. So like if I've got
Right.
2 monitors and I got to be
Right, you gotta
doing
keep
this
going
number.
back and forth.
But
Yeah.
then like I know there's like curved monitors out there.
It's the same thing. It's just one continuous monitor.
I just think they look so ugly.
They're so big too.
Like I don't
Just,
need that.
wrap around your face.
I'm a nerd, but like I don't want to look that much like a nerd. And so I've just decided I'm a 1 monitor person.
I respect that.
But
One thing I do when I am trying to really focus, I'm like, okay, I know I'm editing this video and I'm editing this video based off a transcript, but it needs to be in a different window. So I'll have it in the center so it's side by side. So I am looking straight. I'm not like looking from both. So that's helped a lot too, to like configure the windows how I need them, but put them in the view space that I need them to.
yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to try it again, but
I'm just now thinking like I wonder if it's like trauma from when I worked in the
I don't mean to laugh at your
job
pain
life.
and your trauma, but that makes sense. That's possible.
a long time ago. I had a job working for the state processing food stamp applications.
Yeah.
And although it's like we're doing well, like I get that point, but like sitting in a cubicle for 8 hours a day under like
Right.
just fluorescent lights with no windows
Oof, that's rough.
was just not fun.
Yeah.
Looking back, like now I understand why I got fired. And mainly because I just got really bored with doing all the repetitive stuff.
Yeah. I feel that deeply.
But anyway, all that to say, we had 2 monitors set up.
Right.
So maybe it's like a
Instant
deep
trauma.
trauma thing.
No, that makes sense. I relate to everything you just said about like the monotony and like the same thing day in and day out. I think although it's a challenge like time management wise, I think the creative space has been so, I don't know the word for it, but like I can't see myself only doing a corporate job for the rest of my life.
Healing? Would that be a word?
What?
Healing?
Healing could be a word, yeah. Because in the creative space, you have that flexibility. Like I feel like you're using both sides of your brain. Like you're not just fully left or right, whatever that is. So I feel, although I am struggling, it's like a good struggle, I guess, because it's pushing me to figure out systems at work. It's figuring out, okay, in this photography space, I could still be creative, but how do I add more structure to my day? In workspace, there is structure. How do I add more creativity in the free flowing? That's the one I'm really trying to focus on, of how do I take more initiative creatively in this space. I don't necessarily feel like this corporate space is mine to own. So like some of the projects, like my name's not on it. You don't know it's me. Not that I'm looking for recognition, but the ability to be creative and free flowing that's the nugget for me.
I think for me, it's problem solving. I really enjoy problem solving things. So like,
Same.
I kind of take that as like a form of creativity to some degree.
Yeah.
So like, even if I'm doing something I need to do, I don't necessarily want to do.
Yeah.
Like one thing could maybe be like, I don't enjoy doing this thing and it takes quite a bit of time. How could I speed this up and like keep the quality?
Yes.
Maybe I need a better system. And then, then I just spiral out of control and go down a lot of YouTube rabbit holes.
Yeah.
And then like 2 months later, I'm like, all right, I got that down now.
I thought everybody did that. I thought that problem solving, critical thinking, analyzing, deep analyzing part was everybody until like a few years ago.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's not.
It isn't.
Okay.
It isn't.
The
Yeah.
need for systems. And do you find that balance or like the push pull of the desire for systems, the desire for routine, and the desire of freedom? Like, do you feel like that conflicts with each other sometimes?
Oh, say that again?
Like in my head mentally, because we've touched on this of like the autism side. It's like, wait, the ADHD side being like, wait. So like one is wanting that structure. It's like, no, this is what we do at 9:00. This is where I put my thing. This is how it goes. Versus the other side being, wait, it doesn't have to be this rigid. There's some fluidity here. Do you find that they kind of conflict with each other now that you know, like, oh, I have a diagnosis?
Yeah. Like nowadays it makes sense, and it doesn't make things easier, but it makes it easier on myself, because before I would just it would just definitely bring me down, like, why am I like this, or
Right.
what, whatever. So for me, my autistic side, I feel, is is more prominent. I do love the routine. I do love the structure. I like knowing what to expect. I feel like my wife finally now understands why I ask, like, what are we doing? What are we planning? Like, okay, like for instance, today, we've got a date night coming up. I think it's this week. I gotta look at the calendar. But we were talking about it. I think it is this week, because she was telling me like what she had planned. So we try and like alternate when we plan. But she was like, "Do you want me to tell you what I planned for us to do, or do you just want to just find out the day of?" And I was like, "No, I want to know now." And so she told me. I was like, "Okay, that sounds cool."
Yeah.
But then she also sent me an Apple Note, like she shared with me, broken down with like, at this time we're going to be doing this, at this time we're going to be doing that.
So her communication with you changed?
Yeah. Because I always have follow-up questions. I need to know like what we're going to do.
Right.
And before, like, I even had therapists that would say like, "Well, you need to calm down. Like, you've got too much anxiety." Because I would say like, if we're planning to like go somewhere and something might actually happen to where like the thing that we're planning on doing, like say I'm not a beach person. I don't know why I'm coming up with this idea, but like we're planning on going to the beach this
Right.
day. Okay, we're gonna drive to the beach. We're gonna whatever. Do we have a plan B in case like the weather
Right.
like goes?
Like what's gonna happen?
And so I do that quite a bit of like, I need to have a plan B just in case.
Right.
If we need to have something else to fall back on, because if we don't, then I have
Nothing.
I feel very anxious because, not anxious, overwhelmed, because it's like I need to come up with something now, like on the
Right.
spot, like
That's hard. That is stressful.
And so I like being able to like have the time to, if I need a plan B.
If you need to pivot, it's easier to pivot when you know what you're pivoting to.
If I've already like pre-thought it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's always a push and pull. So my autistic side is always like, if something doesn't go as planned, I don't deal with that very well.
Oof, right. Takes a minute.
I've gotten much better at it. It doesn't mean I've gotten much better at not showing it as much, but it still bothers me deep down inside.
Right.
But then there are some times where I'm like, I feel like the ADHD part is like always like the person like in the back of my head is like, "Hey,
Yeah.
that sucks. Let's do something else. Come
Yeah.
on.
Like let's completely switch the
So
plan.
bored. Come on. Just break the rules."
I relate. I find that push pull too, and it's like your need to know things. Is for you? Is it like I need to know every little thing that we're doing, or is it just a general? Okay, we're going to like this fancy restaurant. Maybe you don't even know like care where it is, but the fact that fancy restaurant equals okay, now I have to dress a certain way. Okay, now that means certain things in my day has to happen. Is that what it is for you?
Yes.
Okay, same.
Like, it's not like a ton of details, but
Right. Like
like
you don't need a full itinerary breakdown, just a general like, hey,
I
this
need
is what we're
a
doing.
general itinerary, just like how I would
Yeah.
do weddings. Like I would get these like timelines
Yeah.
from coordinators and be down to the minute. And I'm like,
Minutes. I don't
go
know
in
that.
and just delete everything. I'm like, I just need to know,
What's the general, like
yeah, the
what's
general
happening?
thing
Right.
happening. However, I do need some additional details.
Right.
So if we're going with the restaurant idea,
Yeah.
I need to know the time. I need to know where it's at so that way I can plan out
The route.
the route.
Right.
Like I need to know what route we're going, how long it's going to take.
Right.
How do I need to dress? Like
That one.
I also need to research, well, what's the parking like? Because that's a big deal for me.
In San Antonio, absolutely.
What's the weather going to be like? I need to know
Right.
that. And then well, what kind of food is it? Like, am I actually going to like find anything there that I'm going to enjoy?
Yeah.
Is there something that feels familiar to me, like a favorite of mine that I know I can order?
Like your fallback item just in
Yeah.
case. Yeah.
And yeah, so it's just like all those like little details that it's helpful for me to know.
Right.
So that way I'm like prepared mentally when I get there.
Okay, same. Like it's hard to explain to the non-neurospicy flavored people. It's like I'm not asking for the step by step. Like I'm not asking for 1, 2, 2.5. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for 1, 2, and maybe 5. Like give me a starting point. And then I can do the many details myself of like, okay, I know the date, I know the time, I know the where, I know the general vibe. Okay, bet. Now it's on me to fill in those gaps for myself of, okay, if the weather's this is the route that we're going to take. So sometimes I find that hard in both spaces that I'm in. Because like, I like to know who, where, when, why, and how, and all of the many follow-up questions. Sometimes in business, we can do that, like a discovery call or when you're talking to the client. You get to that, okay, this is what you're dreaming of, this is what you want, this is what you expect with those questions. But in business, like my line of work is business marketing, you can't always do that because it's not my role to. I'm not the director of marketing. I'm like under that person. Mm-hmm. So I just get, here's the assignment, like the general, like a 1, 3, and a 5. Like, wait, how do I know like what this little nugget piece is, or I fixate on like one little thing that doesn't matter to the 1, but it matters to like a 2.5, but it doesn't matter how I do it, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I want to know all the things, but it's not like I'm trying to question authority or why are we doing it like this?
I don't know.
Like,
There's times where I do question things like that where I'm like,
okay, that's fair.
Why are we doing it like this? Because it could be
It doesn't make sense to
so
me.
much better.
It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm like, in corporate, I have to just do what I'm told.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're doing a video. Cool. Me, why? but also, the why is frame as a person. I am questioning authority. Like, why am I doing this video? Where is it going? Who's watching this? And then there's the why of, like, help me make sense of the content of why this person's experience with X, Y, and Z class matters. Why does it matter that it's going to be shot this particular way for this particular platform? I want to know those things. Mm-hmm. I think that helps us be better when we know.
Yeah. So I ask a lot of why questions. I'm always curious about the why behind something.
Always
like,
why.
Okay, for instance, there's so many. We've been watching a lot of TV. It's just that era of life that I'm in.
I love that.
Yeah, I love it too. And so some of these commercials, I'm just like, why?
Made this? Why did you spend money on
So like,
this?
there's a what's the like dish soap?
Dawn?
Yeah, I think it's Dawn.
It's typically blue with the ducks. Yeah, the ducks.
So like, I think it was just like last night or the night before. There's like these. It's a family like in the kitchen. They're washing dishes, and then there's these like tiny miniature animated ducks on the counter talking about like, oh yeah, she's using that dish soap, or I don't know what they're saying, but like it works great. And it's like, Okay, I've got a lot of questions. One,
Why?
first, why?
Who
Why
thought
the
about this?
ducks? I want to know why specifically the ducks.
Right.
Two, does this family know that these ducks are on the counter talking about the dish soap? Because
Right.
if so, why
Why
is
they say
this just
anything
like,
about it?
yeah,
Right.
and if they do know that they are there, why?
Right. Like, why? But also, why are they not talking to the ducks? Like,
Yes,
why is the
exactly.
duck
Like-
talking to me in this situation?
So I do that a lot with commercials because I feel like a lot of the times it's just a lot of randomness that I can't put two and two together as to why these two different things in the commercial are supposed to make sense.
I don't think that's a neurospicy thing. I think that's a normal, like, creative, especially with being a photographer and, like, you're doing your own marketing for your business. Like, you have to be intentional. I think a lot of commercials now, that is the question. Why? What reason? This doesn't make sense to anybody. You just decided to just do it.
Yeah.
But I get that. It's like, I'm not, 1 and 1 is fish. What is happening? What is happening?
Okay, I'm curious to know if you've got like any systems that do work for you, like, and for either
Anything.
side of like what you do.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm a big calendar person. If somebody looks at my calendar right now, you could insert a screenshot if you want. I color code my calendar. So first of all, I use Google. I color code my calendar based off of parts of my life. So at the least I know, okay, green is for business, tan is for personal, blue is for work. So I don't deviate too much from those colors. So when I look at my calendar, because I have that crazy mentality to have all of the calendars viewed at all times. So I could see, okay, what do I have for work? What do I have for business? What things personal? So it's always up. I put dates, I put times immediately in my calendar. If it's not on my calendar, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't plan out as much as I should. Okay, maybe I should start doing this at this time. So I'm trying to do better in like time blocking that way. But every meeting, even coffee hangs, times with friends, it is on my calendar. I've gone so far, like in the really busy seasons for work, I will schedule like, okay, this is on my work calendar, it says I'm busy. On my personal calendar, okay, that's when I have therapy. So I'm scheduling that time for work of like, no, this is time you're not going to touch if I can do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll block it out for therapy. I'll block it out for lunch. I'll block it out for certain meetings and like dentist appointments and things like that. So that's been really helpful to me. And people that know me, they know it's like, your calendar is crazy. How do you do what you do? Like, good question. I'm glad you asked. I don't know. So I definitely think a calendar, I try to be a paper planner person. The fact that things in my life can change so quickly, or, hey, here's this meeting that we need you on, like tomorrow. Oh, okay. So Google is easy, so I don't feel overwhelmed by changing something. I could just see the change and it's great. It's on my phone, it's on my laptop. For business days only, if I know I have editing to do, I'm going to block out at least half a day at this point, because I can't just, 30 minutes. No. I'm just going to block out half a day, sit somewhere, be a nomad, go to a coffee shop, go to the Pearl, do something. Okay, I'm just here, put on I have like different headphones that also work too for different types of work that I'm doing. So editing, if I'm by myself, music full blast. If I'm by myself but like in public, so at a coffee shop, over the ear headphones, I'm listening to something not too vibey. I can't be singing along. So it's just vibey enough that I'm like, yeah, this is a groove. Sometimes it's instrumentals from music. Mm-hmm. Instant music is music. Sometimes I'm listening to soundtracks from movies or from Broadway shows. Sometimes I'm listening to, I guess it's throwback now, but these songs are over 20 years. So like early 2000 mix.
Isn't that crazy? It's throwback now.
Throwback. Like, what? If I'm listening to, maybe I do like the indie artist stuff on YouTube. that also becomes like automatic. Okay, great. I'm in the groove. Bam, bam, bam. This is the time. I don't schedule anything else. I'm just going to be me and this computer until it is done. There is no find a stopping point. No, I'm committing to this moment right now. So for work, I'm trying to do that a little more of, okay, I know I have to edit this video that has to go out. It has to be approved before all of that stuff happens. Okay, I'm going to block out my day. Here's that chunk. Here's my coffee, here's my snacks. So I do all the prep stuff of, I know I'm going to get up for X, Y, and Z things at work. Let me get all that immediately in reach. So I have like at work, I have my coffee, I have my water, I have something else that I acquired during the day, like right there. And then I have a snack drawer. So it's like, okay, I'm not getting up anytime soon. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to try my best to focus. And if I can't, I'm like, okay, maybe I need a stretch break. That's what something my bosses like kind of brought up of like, take a breather, take a break, just get up, walk around campus, get outside, see the sun. I'm like, okay, so I've been working for 45 minutes on this video edit. Let me stand up, let me walk away, maybe refill my snacks, and then I'll come back to it. So the calendar, and then trying to be more intentional with my time. Even though time blindness is real, time management is, we've talked about that one. Yeah. So I'm trying to really, really just at least generally give myself a window and not necessarily hold myself, okay, from this time to this time, exactly, you will do that one task. Because then my brain was like, no. No. No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I try not to watch TV unless I'm editing photos for business. Because then I'm like, oh, my mind is, oh, what's that thing? Oh, what's the show? Oh, there's like 12 more episodes. Let's do that. Instead of my focus is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't ever really do the watching something while editing photos.
Oh, that's my favorite pastime.
I couldn't, because I would just get too distracted
with the show.
Yeah. You know, because you can't put on something
new.
Yeah. Because then you're like, you're wanting to pay attention, but then if you put on something that's like one of your favorite shows,
and then you find yourself stopping to watch this one.
I'll just watch this one, and then it just gets out of control. But similarly, I couldn't, like while editing, I would have to put on music that I've listened to so much that
you're not exhausted, but you still like it.
Well, yeah, like that. If I put it on, like it's just, I'm not paying attention to anything. Like I can just do my thing. Like there would be times where I would put on, so I would be editing wedding photos, which is funny, and listening to Meshuggah, which is like this metal band. So it'd just be like, and you know, just like weddings, you know, I'm just sitting there editing. And sometimes I will put on a song just on repeat, on loop.
Yeah.
And it has to be the same song.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like a similar thing of like, you still enjoy it, like, but.
Like you're in it.
But you can like zone out as well.
Yes.
So it's like this nice little mix. I tried doing soundtracks because I'm like, that makes sense. It's instrumental.
How was that for you?
Doesn't work because it makes me think about the movie.
That's fair. That's really fair. Hans Zimmer is epic. I'm like, what movie is this? What scene is that? I don't go on a deep dive when I listen to some music, like the more cinematic stuff, but not like explosions. It's the car chase stuff because I'm like, that's too much.
Yeah, a little too much.
A little bit too much. So you mentioned how you edit like this rock. I edit weddings sometimes. Go with me. Sometimes I edit weddings to true crime. I don't know what it is. I'm watching Dateline. I'm watching Snapped. Even if I've never seen that episode before. That's what I'm doing. That's in the background. I'm like, oh. And I guess how gruesome they can be, it keeps me focused, but there's a moment of oh. Not every time, but sometimes it's true crime.
I'm just imagining, like, just because they're brand new couple, newly married, and
Beautiful pictures, beautiful moment.
her arms were cut off. Her, you know,
She was murdered 17 times. So, I don't know what that is. And maybe that, like, the parallelism of, like, The Rock and, like, someone's best day ever, or, like, true crime and a wedding. It's like, maybe that is part of, like, our neurospice here. I don't know.
I don't know.
I do know other photographers who do the same, like, sweetest, happiest moments. Scream.
It was not really about like for me, it wasn't, I just thought it was just
But you also,
funny.
that's the music that you love.
Yeah, because that's what I
Right.
genuinely enjoy.
Right. For the record, I don't always edit to true crime. Sometimes it's nostalgic music. Sometimes it's pop. Sometimes it's one song over and over again because it's a vibe. Just for the record.
I could, I haven't done it, but I could imagine myself editing photos to, throwbacks, jams.
That is like my favorite thing.
Because that's also like, it could get a little distracting.
Right, but just enough.
But it's enough to like
keep
it's
you
more of
moving.
like getting me like
Active. I'm in the
this is
zone.
fun. Let's
yeah.
do this.
There is an ADHD nostalgic throwback, whatever you want to call it. Those words hurt my heart. But there's a playlist that I listen to when I'm trying to clean. Because, I like things to be in order. Everything has a spot. Now, does it always make it to that spot?
Mm-hmm.
No. But when I'm cleaning, I'll throw on that playlist. I'm like, okay, I feel motivated. Let's go. Like Saturday morning with my mother cleaning.
Okay, so is it episode 3, I think? Yeah, I believe it's episode 3 with Ashley. She was the first person that I learned about this, and I wound up kind of like going down YouTube for a little while and realized it's a thing. But like what she does is she decorated her kitchen area to look like medieval times, I guess.
Oh, she was themed. Okay.
Yes. So she makes
right.
it a whole theme where when it's time to clean up, like she throws on like medieval style kind of like music or whatever.
That's intense.
Well, no, like
vibe, though.
how did she? I feel bad because I didn't prep for this.
That's okay. On the spot. We didn't know.
Yeah, I
we were gonna go
know.
here.
I feel like it's not medieval is the word. But she makes it like she's closing down like
a restaurant.
like
or
not a bar, but like a
themed place, like a restaurant or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
So she throws on the music, and like because it's decorated the same way, she feels like she's in the environment. And on top of that, she says that she has like made up characters that she talks to because she talks to one of her best friends while she's like cleaning.
Yeah.
She's got the music going. She's talking to her best friend. They're like catching up on the day.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, "Oh, so and so was, here today, and they were just,
I love that,
acting this way or whatever."
So it's like a body doubling almost.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do that.
But it's
I do that
similar
a lot.
kind of a vibe. I've got a few albums that I'll throw on repeat that are just like I'm strictly relaxing at
working.
home, cleaning, like resetting kind of albums. So every time I put them on, that's what what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't understand why people get so hyped up about like the Spotify Wrapped and all that, because I already know what to expect.
You already know your top
I know
songs.
what songs I listen to on repeat the entire year.
I'm one of those people. Like, I know, okay, I have 1 or 2 sleep songs that helps me kind of shut the brain down, for instance. It will always be my number 1. I know that. But it is interesting to see, okay, what was I vibing with the most over the year? Because it changes from different genres, because I listen to everything.
Yeah.
So for me, I get excited just because I like stats. I like numbers. I'm that weird creative that's like, okay, yeah, numbers, let's go. So I get excited when I get my rap, like, okay, cool. I was like top 5% of this really very specific genre. Clearly I was, and then it tells you like, oh yeah, this day you listen to music for this long. Like that tracks, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like to, it's like a nice like look back for me at least. I get hyped. I'm like, oh yeah. And then it gives me a playlist of all the things I was already listening to. I'm like, this is a great playlist. Who made this? I did. I made this.
Oh my gosh.
Don't take my heat.
But yeah, I think what I was getting at was just like the it seems like part of your system is setting the stage, or like just prepping, like, and just kind of just getting, I know I'm sitting down to do this thing or whatever.
Yeah. I think that is that's my system, is setting the scene. So it's like, okay, what's on my calendar? How is my space set? Because I've recognized if my home space, my living space, or wherever in the home I'm editing, or my car, like those spaces.
Do you edit in your car?
No.
Oh,
well, okay, like if someone else is driving, I'll edit. Like, if my spaces aren't clean and organized, I noticed I have a problem even getting the task started. I don't do the thing. Task paralysis happens a lot quicker. The time blindness happens a lot quicker because now my mind is on the clutter. Now my mind is on, okay, there's laundry that needs to be done. Okay, there's laundry here. There's laundry over there. I do have a pile. I have that. I have that chair that we all have. That we all have. So I noticed myself like, okay, I know I hate doing that particular task of putting things away. I could wash it all day, but it's going to keep growing. Okay, there's shoes. Like, I'm mentally taking note of everything in the room. So I'm like not even focused on the task that I was trying to do. If my space isn't clean, if the scene isn't set. So I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to make Sunday like my reset day, or it's just clean the desk, whatever is going to be visible to me, like, let's get that taken care of. So like the week coming ahead, I'm not thinking about it, or at least like, all right, this day I plan on washing my clothes. Let me just put that onto the calendar so that way I can check it off and feel good about myself that day. Doing things like that helps me.
Yeah.
Just get it out of my head. And so Sundays are always like
I need to do that. I do.
I did it before we got here. I planned my week and everything.
I need to be more intentional about that. Like a reset day. I reset my desk at work every time I'm there. Like when I'm working, again, my snacks, my cups, and then I'll have like camera gear or whatever gear on my desk, like in a separate corner. So it's not cluttered per se, but it's like you look, oh, someone's working here today. At the end of the day, I always reset everything. Let me swipe it down. Let me move my keyboard back. Let me move my mouse back. Let me reset it so it's fresh when I come in. I don't apply that to all of my spaces. I probably should. Or like have a reset day. Like, okay, let me charge things. Let me plan my week. Let me look at the calendar, actually. It's on there. Sometimes I forget. I need to do that aspect more in the other spaces.
The planning is it goes back to what we were talking about. Of like, I need to know what's going on this week.
I do.
Because I can't be like, oh, forgot to pick up my son from school today. Oops.
That's the one.
Which hasn't happened, by the way.
Is he driving yet?
It's a whole other podcast.
That's fair. Oh, man. I think what it is with the reset for me is corporate. I have a cubicle, but it's in a bigger office. I have one of the bigger cubicles because I have so much gear and stuff. I don't want to be that person that's having a messy desk when people walk by. So mentally, like, it's a very shared space, right? It's like, what is she doing? Is she all right? So mentally, I'm like, okay, I share this space with other people. So to me, it's a public space.
Yeah.
Even though no one else uses my desk, of course. So, like, at home, it's my room, it's my space. No one's coming into it unless I invite you into it. So it's disastrous because mentally, if I close the door, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It still does. It's still there. But I think that's what it is.
I just had like a aha moment of like, that makes a lot of sense about my childhood. That's why my closet was like that.
Yeah.
Man, underneath my bed, it was so organized under my bed.
Just kidding.
Everything was stuffed under there.
Everything was there. Oh, man.
My room looked immaculately cleaned, but my goodness, don't look under the bed or go into the closet. Oh my God.
Yes.
Sorry, I just had this moment of like, wow.
No, same. Like, yeah, just if out of sight, out of mind. That one. Maybe that is like a big neurospicy thing for me. If out of sight, out of mind. Clothing wise, if I forget about it, I'm just gonna buy more clothes. It's not gonna happen.
So I feel like out of sight, out of mind is it can be either really good, used for good, or used for evil.
And right now we are
because
on the
like
evil
if you
villain
know
era.
like, all right, I need to see this thing or else this thing will happen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like sometimes I will put Post-it notes on the door the night before so that I'm reminded of maybe I put it into my phone as a reminder, but maybe I didn't check the notification.
I didn't check it, right.
But I also don't use Post-it notes all the time because then it's like I'm just going to ignore it at some point.
I'm feeling very seen right now.
Oh my
In
God.
a weird way. It's like I live on Post-its. Like I will, but that's what you're saying. Like if it's there, it's in front of me. Okay. And at some point, do I ignore them?
Yeah, exactly. But then I'm also on the flip side. It's like, well, maybe it's something that I don't even need to deal with or like pay attention to.
Right.
Put it away.
Right.
And it's like, cool, it's working for me now.
Right.
Like,
it's way. It has a place. It has its home.
I mean, maybe that sounds like something my therapist wouldn't agree with, but I think that philosophy works for good and for evil.
It does. And I don't, maybe you can help me with this, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know
how to. I'm not a
how
licensed therapist, people.
No, not at all. I don't know how I can make it work for good. Like pick and choose when it's good and when it's bad.
Yeah.
Like I have every good intention with my sticky notes at work. Sometimes it is useful because I have sticky notes at the bottom of my computers. So I'm like, okay, I need to remember this thing. Okay, I'm doing this project. I need to know these sponsors. Great. And then there's sometimes I write my to-do list on my sticky and not where I normally put my to-do list. Mm-hmm. And it's just there. It's like, cool. And that's the evil part. Like, I want to turn it on and turn it off.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, for me, it is a turn on, turn off thing.
Oh.
Like, I literally use it that way. It's like, maybe I shouldn't be eating Fritos and bean dip late at night all the time. Well, maybe I just put the chips somewhere else, you know?
But then you forget where the chips are when you want the chips.
Well, one day you'll find them and they will be stale. Not speaking from experience. So, like, doing those sorts of, like, sometimes it's keeping my camera out on the desk because I need to remind myself, oh, I need to take it with me today or whatever. But sometimes I'm looking at it going,
why is it on my desk?
You know, and just like feeling bad about myself. Maybe I haven't been taking pictures, you know, for a while. And it's like, then it's just like this reminder. But then maybe I just put it in my bag or put it in a drawer. And now with that, though, you need to stick to the same place where it goes to.
That's the important
because then you
one.
lose it.
That's the important one. I think I do pretty good at that of like, okay, this is the spot. This is the thing. If I move it around, it will find its way to the spot. But it needs to always be in the spot. I've done decent okay with it. There's some things I'll misplace, like, I know it exists. The question is where. And it's like a random object or something that I didn't need at that moment. I put it away. I'm like, I'm just going to put it here. And like, now I need the thing. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Don't just buy another one because that's just, I don't have the energy to look for it. And then I find it again. I'm like, oh, all right, cool.
What the hell is this?
Right. All right.
Where'd this come from?
I've come to peace with that side of my brain. Like, if it doesn't make it to the spot, it wasn't meant for me to keep forever. Or it's meant for me to have multiples of.
Oh, God. Okay. I do want to end with my last, like the little segment that I wanted to start doing.
Oh, yeah.
before we do you have anything? Like, if I didn't ask anything or we didn't touch on something, maybe you're just now thinking,
Oh no.
is there anything?
Oh, there's so many things. I was like, wait, I wasn't prepared for this.
We can also come back to
We
it.
can come back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you think of anything, just interrupt.
I'll raise my hand.
But okay, so now I want to do the Hyperfocus spotlight.
Ooh.
I don't know if you were kind of toying with different things.
Well, I was. Oh God.
I just
this
need to
is
get
a
my
time situation, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my timer
Oh,
ready.
God. Wait. Oh no. Which nugget?
Okay, while you're thinking, I'm gonna explain it to everybody. So, the segment is called Hyperfocus Spotlight, and what I'm doing is I'm giving everybody 1 minute to talk about whatever like they're hyper focused on, either all the time or like maybe right in this moment, the season of life, whatever, and just yap at me for like 1 minute straight.
Oh man. I'm nervous.
Now, if you go over the minute, that's fine, but for me, it's just kind of fun to see what people can say within 1 minute.
I can say a lot.
Yeah.
We've talked about so many ideas and paths. Oh God. Okay.
And then the fun part too is throughout doing all of these, I'm going to be learning some new stuff. So I don't know. You ready to take it away?
Oh God. I guess.
What do you want to? What's your hyperfocus spotlight?
So one of my hyperfocus has been.
Now, I just want to know what it is. Dive into it.
Now is not the time. Oh,
okay. No,
branding.
Branding
Branding and marketing has been a hyperfocus this year.
You ready?
No, but let's do it.
Go.
Okay, branding and marketing. I think in 2026, we as people, be it you have a business or not, you are a brand. Go with it, roll with it. So as a person who has a business, I want my brand to feel 1, like me, 2, cohesive, and 3, the online presence matches the work that you see. So when you look at my work, follow me if you want to, that you feel the energy, you feel the vibrancy, and then you look at my website, you feel the same. It's cohesive. Like when you look at Disney, Apple, Nike, all of those big brands, you know what you're looking at. You know who they are, what they're about, what they stand on. So that's something I've been really hyper focusing on a lot, and like the little detail ways. The client experience matters. Business owners, it matters, okay? Like I talked to somebody about the 5 senses of like your business or like your brand and what that looks like, feels like, tastes like all of the things. Also, side note, I love a good texture moment. So I'm focused on client experience. Oh God. Oh.
Go.
Wrapped
Keep
it
going.
up. Yeah.
Wrap it up. You got to start playing the music.
What is that, Apollo? The walk, and they pull you off the stage?
Oh,
No?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. That's my hyper focus.
I don't have enough money to hire somebody to do that yet, but
that's fair.
We'll get there.
Final thought. I'm really focused on, as a brand, how does it feel to other people when you experience it and in me? And corporate wise, how do I bring the structure to what I do creatively? Creatively, how do I bring like vice versa? Mm-hmm. So that's my final thoughts.
And that's what has that's all the tabs that are open on
all
your browser.
All of the tabs on the internet, on both computers, all screens, everywhere is...
all the Pinterest boards.
All the Pinterest boards. It's what I'm constantly thinking about. So if you ask me tomorrow, I'm like, yeah, I still have thoughts.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely important. It's something I do kind of think about. That's why there's always a hint of yellow in everything that I do, or yellow or orange.
I've noticed over the years that you've been paying more attention to that.
It's my color.
It's your color.
I don't know why. It's just, I like that color.
Cohesive branding.
So for me, that's part of it, I guess.
Yeah. We can deep dive the branding talk later.
Yeah. Well, this is fun. Is there anything else before we go?
I appreciate you, and I appreciate you having this podcast.
I appreciate you.
Letting all of the neural spicy flavors just come together in one room and just blop. It's nice to know that I'm not alone in a lot of the things I think or how I think, because that's been discovering that process. Like, oh wait, no, there's other people. Maybe it's not the same as mine, but I relate. Mm-hmm. So that's been nice. I appreciate you.
That's why I wanted to do this, is because I was the same. I've always felt like there was something wrong with me.
Yeah.
No one thinks that way. Apparently, like, I'm not a special unicorn or anything.
There's so many people.
I thought I was. But kind of just give, if it's not a place for someone to go, oh my God, I do relate to that. It's a way to build community with each other and stuff. So I'm kind of excited to see how this progresses and everything. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you being here and doing this. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you for having
We
me.
didn't get too out of control. We
We kind of stuck to what we said we were going to do.
for the most part.
For the most part, give or take. I'm proud of us.
There was a point where I was like, let's just keep going, like 30 more minutes.
I mean, we can't.
And then it's
Part
like,
2 episodes.
Anthony, no. People don't want to hear 30 more minutes of us talking.
Man. We can keep going and going. That is also something beautiful I find about our friendship. It's just continuous, just always. Even if it's been a little bit, it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
We're left off.
Like, for instance, when I was checking my timer, I saw a notification from my wife texting me saying that dinner's ready. So, for those who don't know, she knew I was coming to record with Brandy, and she knows how we chit chat a lot. And she was like, "What time are you gonna be home?" And I was like, "I don't know, 5:30. I don't." And here we are, 5:00.
It's before 5:30.
She said I'd probably be home by like 6 or 7, I think. But
That's why you married her.
yeah, she's understanding.
Wives
she
know
knows.
best.
I knew that she was right, but there was a part of me that was
didn't
just
want her
like,
to be right. She's not gonna be right.
I'm gonna be right this time. No, it's not how it works.
Oh man, thank you.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you for everyone either watching on YouTube or listening wherever you get your podcasts. If you want to be a guest on the show, doesn't matter if you're here in San Antonio, doesn't matter where you are. There's going to be a link in the description to sign up to be a guest. All of Brittney's links will be listed down below as well. And until next time, I can't wait to bring you another cozy cup of neurospice. Take care.
How's my microphone placement? Oh, cozy. Cozy, cozy, cozy.
I've recorded one of them, and that camera was completely out. It was focused on like the
Oh no.
so I had to use the wide angle for my
Oh no. That's a
But sometimes, like, if you walk in front of the camera, like, it locks in.
right. It's on your eyes.
Okay, good. The thing I hate about this is, like, I feel like I have to go into, like, character mode when I, like, know
Like
people that I know.
me.
It's like, I don't like that. I feel like I'm fake.
No, you're not. All right.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna say.
Hi. Welcome.
God, my eyes are on fire.
That's so problematic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Right. Always feel awkward. Okay, here we go. All right, welcome to Neurospice Latte.
Thanks for having me.
No, let me start that again. I didn't say your name.